Good Things, Delmarva.
Good morning, I'm Lenita Wesson, and you're watching Good Things Delmarva, a show where we take a look at all the great things happening in your area. Well, she's the official spokesperson to represent the U.S. at the Miss World competition. She's been here with us in the past to discuss her work with the MS Society, and it's always a pleasure to talk with Taylor DeMario, Miss Delaware World. I want to say good morning to you and welcome.
Thank you so much. It's great to see you.
How exciting to see that you are continuing not only to be in the competitions, but to continue with your platform.
It's
on
amazing.
MS.
It really is.
Talk to us about this. I mean, this lovely crown, the such.
Thank
How
you.
was this competition and the process to getting here?
So I competed against about 8 or 9 girls up in Wilmington in Delaware, and we competed in speech, interview, evening gown, and beauty with a purpose, which is so cool because the Miss World organization created Beauty with a Purpose. And what each title holder does is they create their own project in a way to aid children. And going off the MS Society, I figured I would do something with them because I would always have that platform, and it's something that I've always worked with. So I want to continue my work with the MS Society and hopefully create a fund for pediatric MS to go towards the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia and restrict funds for research for pediatric MS.
And we should mention that that is particularly close to your heart because you have a family member who lives with MS.
Something that's so scary is that he literally woke up one morning at 19 years old with no feeling from his waist down. Yeah. So healthy, played hockey, was super, super into nutrition and being healthy all of the time. Woke up one day and it just happened out of nowhere. He was sent to the hospital, misdiagnosed over 5 times. They finally diagnosed him with MS. So since that day, I've made it my life devotion to raise all of this money for the MS Society to hopefully find a cure. And with my family, I've so far been able to raise around $23,000 for the MS Society.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Now, that's one component of the competitions. Tell people who are thinking, oh, I watch these pageants from Vegas and wherever, and Donald Trump, and it's just, it's different from that. I mean, it's some of that, but so much more. It's
so different, and what's great about the Miss World organization is that you have this project that you have to do, and I love going out there and being able to promote something that is for a good cause. They also have the public speaking portion of the competition, which you have to go up there and make a 3-minute speech about your Beauty with a Purpose project. And on top of that, they actually just announced that they are not doing the swimwear portion anymore for the competition because of the fact that they want people to listen to these girls and what they have to say and what they can actually do for their communities.
And in place of that, we were talking earlier, and they're just doing a fit challenge or fitness competition.
There's a fitness challenge in place of the swimwear round, and basically it's running, jumping, burpees, push-ups, and it's really I love it because I love sports, but I think it's really great to highlight someone being fit as opposed to just being worried about being in a bikini. So I think it's great to highlight strength in a woman.
You said burpees, Taylor. You said you enjoyed burpees. No one enjoys burpees. It's good, though. I mean, obviously, that the whole thing is really important to you. So what happens now? You are Miss World Delaware.
Yes.
And obviously, there's something else that you will compete in. What's the next step?
So everyone around the country is going to come together at Washington, D.C. On July 4th and compete for the Miss World America crown. And whoever is crowned Miss World America will go on to Miss World to compete against 120 other countries in the Miss World competition. And
we should add that it's going to be a whirlwind of a year because the next competition is in June. And then after that is what, the end of the year, you were saying?
In December, yes.
You don't tire of it, I imagine. It's obviously a passion.
It's definitely a passion, and just being able to talk about the MS Society with the crown is basically why I do it. So it's wonderful.
So what's day to day like for a woman with the crown? Do you have to do things all the time in the name of the crown?
It's a job in itself. I have another job, of course, but it's a job in itself. I wake up every day thinking how I can prepare for the next competition and also what I can do for my project. So every day I'm doing something different. I created a blog. I actually created my own website, taylordemario.com, where you can go on and donate to my walk team or join my walk team for the MS Society. I also post all the other charity events that I do because I don't just do charity events for the MS Society. I actually appear at various other things around Delaware and the tri-state area. So it's just every day doing something different for someone. you know, just trying to do things to change the world, basically.
And so it's Sunday morning, and you have parents maybe getting ready for church, and you have little young girls thinking, oh, that is so cool, or look at that crown, I want one. I mean, what do you say to them in terms of inspiration and kind of following your dreams?
Honestly, anyone can follow their dreams. This is something I've always dreamed about ever since I was a little girl, and I actually would meet girls or see girls in pageantry and think I could never do that. And I actually just tried it on a whim one day, and it worked out and it happened. And you create so many friends. I've created best friends from pageantry, and interview skills and public speaking skills, the list goes on. So it's just something that I really always encourage young women to do if they're interested, and it really is a beneficial experience. It's amazing.
Okay, tell us again, what was your website and also the blog so people can follow you and be in touch?
So it's TaylorDeMario.com.
Okay, definitely check Taylor out, TaylorDeMario.com. Support your MS walk, follow your platform as you continue, and follow your progression to the next competition and hopefully to the national.
Hopefully.
And in December. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing with us this morning. It's always a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you.
All right, stick around. We have more Good Things Delmarva after the break. We'll be right back.